Have you ever learned a new word in English, and then, the next day, it just disappears from your mind? You read it, repeat it, write it down, try to use it, and still, nothing. It doesn't stick. If that's ever happened to you, take a deep breath, because today, you're going to learn how to remember new English words in a much easier, lighter, and more natural way. It doesn't matter if you're just starting now. If you've been learning for a while, or if you think you have a mala memoria, everyone can improve the way they learn vocabulary. And the secret is not memorizing. The secret is understanding how your memory really works. So, let's talk about that. To begin, let me tell you a simple truth. Your memory works through repetition and emotion. If you see a word just one time and never again, you'll probably forget it. But if you see that word in different situations, if you hear it, say it, write it, think about it, then it starts to stay in your brain. And if that word is connected to some emotion, surprise, joy, curiosity, it becomes even stronger. That's why we're going to talk about methods that combine repetition, context, and emotion to help your brain work with you, not against you. The first method is simple but powerful. Use the new word in a sentence about your life. It's not very helpful to just write apple equals manzana. That doesn't mean anything to your brain. Now, if you write, I eat an apple every morning because I love it. Now the word apple is connected to your routine. The more personal the sentence is, the better. You can even make up a crazy story. If it's funny, it works even better. For example, yesterday, a giant apple chased me in a dream. You might laugh, but you'll remember the word apple all day long. The second method is see the word many times in different ways. It doesn't help much to look up the word one time in a dictionary and forget it. You need to see and hear it in different contexts. You can watch a video that uses the word, listen to it in a podcast, write it in your notebook, read it in a book, use it, and your brain needs to understand that this word is important, and it only understands that when it sees it again and again and again. But not always the same way. It has to be varied, a little here, a little there. The third method is really fun. Make crazy connections. This is called association. Our brain loves strange pictures. Let's try it. The word chair means Scylla. Now, imagine a chair dancing to a TikTok song, or a chair talking to you. Done. Now, the word chair has a funny, weird, strong image, and that helps your brain remember. You can do this with any word. The crazier, the better, because your brain loves the unexpected. The fourth method is say it out loud as much as possible. Speaking activates other parts of your brain. It's not enough to just see or think about the word. You need to hear yourself say it. You can repeat the word, or better, repeat full sentences with it. Don't be afraid to talk to yourself. In fact, talking to yourself is one of the best habits for learning English. It's part of the training. You can even create a challenge. Choose 5 new words per day and say different sentences out loud, using them. The fifth tip is use the new words in real life for real. Don't just leave them in your notebook. If you learn the word coffee, say it when you're drinking coffee. Say it out loud. I'm drinking coffee, even if you're alone. If you learn the word cold, say it when you feel cold. It's cold today. Or even if it's hot and you just remember cold, say, it's not cold at all. The secret is connect the word to the real world. Now, here's the sixth method. Review the word before your brain forgets it. This one is pure gold. You need to review the word before your brain deletes it. There's even a name for this. Spaced repetition. It works like this. You learn a word today, review it tomorrow, then 3 days later, then in a week, then in a month. Each time, the space gets bigger. This tells your brain, hey, this is important, let's keep it. Apps like Anki, Quizlet, and Memrise use this automatically. But you can do it with a notebook, a spreadsheet, or flashcards too. The 7th tip is for tech lovers. Use apps that make you remember the word, not just recognize it. There's a big difference between seeing a word and remembering it, and really bringing it from your brain. For example, you see dog and think, purro. That's recognition. But when you try to say, how do you say purro again? And you bring out dog, that's real memory work. When you force your brain to remember, it becomes stronger. It's like telling your brain, this matters. Keep it safe. The 8th method is simple, but often forgotten. Take breaks. Studying 10 hours in a row won't help. You need time for your brain to process. Study a little, then stop. Do something else. Drink water, go for a walk, breathe. When you come back, things feel clearer. That's because your brain organizes better when you're not pushing it. The 9th tip is teach what you just learned. Yes, teaching is a super powerful way to remember. You can teach a friend, someone in your family, or even just pretend you're giving a class. You can say, today I learned that window means ventana. So if I want to say aber la ventana, I can say, open the window. When you say this, you don't just memorize the word, you also learn how to use it in a sentence. The 10th method is, don't learn single words, learn in chunks. This is super important. Your brain learns better when it receives information in small packages. Instead of learning just book equals libro, try, I'm reading a book, or this is my favorite book. You can still write the word, but always with a full sentence. That way, you learn vocabulary and grammar at the same time. Bonus tip, be curious. If you hear or read a new word, write it down. But not just the translation, write the full sentence, look at the context. And go find more examples. Search the word on YouTube. See how it's used in songs, interviews, daily conversations. If you hear the same word in a movie, in a series, and then again on TikTok, that's it. You'll remember. And here's a golden rule. Don't try to learn dozens of words in one day. Learn fewer words, but learn them deeply. It's better to learn 5 words and know how to use each one really well, then learn 20 and forget everything the next day. Focus on quality, not quantity. Another important point, accept that forgetting is part of the process. Forgetting is normal. It's part of how memory works. The problem isn't forgetting. The problem is not reviewing. When you forget and remember again, that effort your brain makes to bring the word back, that's what makes it stronger. So, forgetting and remembering is actually better than never forgetting. Don't feel bad if you don't remember everything. Use it as a chance to make your memory stronger. Now, let's review all these strategies to make remembering new words easier. 1. Use the word in a sentence about your life. 2. See the word in different ways and situations. 3. Create weird and funny connections. 4. Speak out loud. 5. Bring the word into your real life. 6. Review it before you forget. 7. Use apps that make you remember, not just recognize. 8. Take breaks while studying. 9. Teach what you just learned. 10. Learn full sentences, not single words. And remember, Fewer words, deeper learning. If you use even just half of these tips, you'll feel the difference. Your memory will start working with you, not against you. And with time, your vocabulary will grow naturally. No stress, no frustration, and with much more joy. So, if this video helped you, don't forget to hit the like button down below. It shows YouTube that this content is valuable and helps more people find it. Subscribe to the channel to keep learning English in a fun, simple way. And share this video with someone who always says, "I can't remember English words." I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning.